The best way to travel is to have a plan. This can be difficult when you are traveling to a new country, but it's worth the effort. You'll be able to make sure that you're getting everything done that you want when you arrive, and will also have an idea of what activities might interest you while in Spain. Here are some tips on how to make the most of your trip. The top must-see destinations in Spain: Barcelona, Gaudi's architecture, Las Ramblas, Park Güell, Gothic Quarter, and La Sagrada Familia. Madrid, Prado Museum, Retiro Park, and Plaza Mayor. The best destinations in Spain for family vacation or couples vacations are Sevilla with its Alcazar Palace, Granada with its Alhambra Palace, Valencia with its cathedral, Córdoba City Center with its Mezquita Muslim Mosque, Toledo's cathedral surrounded by cobblestone streets paved with Spanish. The most popular destinations in Spain for family vacations include Mallorca Island with its white sandy beaches that stretch along both sides of the island, one end being called Playa del Ingles, or English Beach, near Palma de Mallorca city center, where you can find plenty of restaurants serving fresh seafood dishes like lobster tail grilled over wood charcoal fires, followed by chocolate massi cake made from scratch using homemade ingredients such as cream cheese icing, sugar chocolate chips, nuts, etc., which makes it perfect for dessert lovers who don't like any too sweet but still want something tasty after dinner. Exploring Spain's vibrant culture and history. Spain is a country of contrasts. From the bustling metropolis of Madrid to the quiet village of Santander, Spain has something for everyone. It's also home to some of Europe's most beautiful cities and towns, from Barcelona's Gothic cathedrals to Seville's Moorish architecture, and it offers a wide variety of cultural experiences from ancient ruins at Pompeii and Cordoba, medieval castles along its costines, flamenco dancing clubs in Andalusia, or open-air bullfights in Córdoba. In addition to its rich history and diverse culture, Spain boasts many natural wonders such as Granada's Alhambra Palace complex, El Escorial Monastery built by King Philip II, also known as El Rey Felipe, Valencia's Cathedral Basilica with its famous stained glass windows depicting various scenes. From Christian mythology, Segovia Castle built by King Ferdinand also known as La Reina Isabel. Las Huelgas Convento de San Marcos de León, built during 1233 AD during rain period time. Best beaches in Spain for a relaxing vacation. If you want to relax, Spain is the place to do it. There are many beaches in Spain that will make your vacation unforgettable. Here are some of the best beaches in Spain for a relaxing vacation. The Canary Islands. This can be one of the most beautiful places in Europe with lush tropical vegetation and crystal clear waters. The weather is warm all year round, so it's perfect for swimming or snorkeling at any time of day or night. Costa Brava. This region has many beautiful stretches of sandy beaches where you can enjoy walking along its long stretches while watching dolphins swim by or just gazing out over the horizon at seabirds flying overhead as they glide through their flight patterns close enough so that they seem almost like an extension of your own being, right there next door on land, instead them being thousands miles away on another continent far away from home. Spanish cuisine, a food lover's paradise. If you're a food lover, Spain is a great place to travel. The country has a long history of culinary traditions, and it's known for its wide variety of foods. If you're looking for something new or want to try something new, there are many different types of food in Spain that will make your mouth water. The most beautiful Spanish architecture to admire. As you travel through Spain, you will be able to see amazing architecture. There are many different types of buildings and structures that make up this country. Some examples of these beautiful Spanish architecture include the Cathedral at Toledo, all about the cathedral. The Alhambra Palace in Granada, all about this palace. Discovering Spain's world-class museums and art. Spain's museums are a great way to learn about Spain's history and culture. Museums are also great places for art lovers, architecture buffs, and science enthusiasts who want to explore the world-class collections housed at these institutions. Most Spanish museums have an on-site cafe where you can purchase delicious food or snacks at reasonable prices. The Prado Museum has one of the best cafes in Madrid. The Guggenheim Museum has been called the most important work of modern architecture. It was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1929 as part of his master plan for Bilbao, which includes some other buildings designed by him, such as Falling Water, 1935 in Bear Run, Pennsylvania, Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, School of Art, Geisenheim, Skidmore Owings Merrill Architects Firm Architects, cumulatively responsible for several successful projects throughout Europe, including Centro d'Arte Reina Sofia Museum Museo Thyssen, Bornemisza Art Foundation, El Escorial Monastery, Granada City, Hall, etc. The best cities to visit in Spain for a unique experience. Barcelona, the city that never sleeps, is a great place to visit. You can visit the Gothic Quarter, the Barri Gòtic, and La Rambla Street, which is lined with stalls selling fresh produce and local products. There are also many great restaurants, bars, and cafes in this area. There are many museums as well as parks for you to explore, such as Parc de la Ciutadella or Parc de Montjuïc, where you can find many sculptures made by artists from around the world. Madrid, an exciting city full of history where you can see palaces like El Escorial Palace, built by Philip II for his wife Maria Cristina von Habsburg, Lorraine 1877, 1961, but also modern buildings like Casa del Boulevard, which houses an art museum exhibiting paintings by Pablo Picasso, 1880 paintings by Pablo Picasso, 1881, among others. Seville. This Spanish capital boasts beautiful monuments such as Cathedral de Sevilla, which dates back over 900 years old, while nearby lies famous Plaza Mayor Square surrounded by beautiful buildings, including Palacio Real de San Ildefonso Royal Palace, built during reigns between 1501 and 1680 Spain was ruled over by King Felipe I, varnishingly known as El Rey Mudo. Due to deafness caused after falling off horseback at age 23 years old during battle against French forces near Saragossa city, located just northwest part Spain's countryside region known as Castile. Leon province located along southern tip Spain's mainland landmass facing Mediterranean Sea. Coastline northeast corner Gulf Stream current passage into Atlantic Ocean basin. A nature lover's guide to Spain's natural wonder. Spain is a beautiful country with many natural wonders. From the beaches to the mountains and everything in between, there are so many places you can go to experience nature at its finest. Spain has some of the best beaches in Europe, which makes it an ideal vacation destination for those who love the water. You can spend your days lounging on these sandy shores or exploring caves along cliffsides. If you're more interested in adventure than relaxation, then Spain has plenty of things for you as well. From hiking trails through forests or mountain ranges to snowboarding down slopes covered by fresh powder every year during winter months, usually from December through March, there's no shortage of activities designed just for travelers looking for something different from what might be available elsewhere on Earth. The most iconic landmarks in Spain are the Alhambra Palace, Parc Güell, and La Sagrada Familia, which are all located in Granada. The Alhambra Palace is a beautiful fortress, palace complex built on top of an old Moorish palace by the Christians in 1333 AD. It was transformed into an extravagant Islamic palace that has been admired for centuries for its beauty and symmetry. You will see many different kinds of mosaics inside this place, including geometric patterns on walls and ceilings, marble floors made from white marble stones imported from Turkey or Italy, which were first used by Arabs, paintings done using oil paints on canvas panels hanging from ceiling beams. Above you, while sitting at chairs facing those panels directly across from each other instead of having them placed sideways so they could fit better around windowsills, wooden furniture carved out of wood logs taken down during renovations, but still kept because they're too valuable not replaced. them with plastic ones, since these cost less money than new ones made out with modern technology. So now we know why nobody wants those anymore. Spain is a country with a lot of diversity, and that's what makes it so interesting. The Spanish people are known for their warm hospitality, which makes it easy to get along with anyone you meet there. You will find this same spirit in every city you visit, whether it's Barcelona or Madrid, Seville or Sevilla. There are always plenty of great restaurants and bars to explore. The beaches near Valencia are some of the best in Europe, and they're not just good because they're on an island off the coast, although that helps. These beaches have been attracting visitors since before Roman times, when they were used as trade routes between Africa and Europe via Gibraltar Strait. Today, they're still one of many ways you can experience Spain's natural beauty firsthand. The countryside is one of the best places to explore in Spain. You can spend days hiking through forests, climbing rocky peaks, and visiting historic sites that have stood the test of time. And when you get back home with your camera full of amazing photos, don't forget to share them with us. Local culture. If you're looking for something more than just nature or architecture, then we've got some great suggestions for exploring local culture too. If you want to learn about how people lived hundreds of years ago, then a visit to Ronda may be just what you need. It's known as one of Europe's most beautiful towns, with its spectacular views overlooking El Tajo Gorge and its famous bridge overflowing river water against steep cliffs, which makes for an incredible photo opportunity see below. There are also other things worth seeing there, such as their castle walls built by Muslim forces during their rule over Spain, during Moorish times between 8th century C until 1492 C, when they were finally defeated by Christians led by Don Juan I de Austria after 1519 C, when he took control over Castile region, including Toledo City, where he stayed while ruling over it until 1556 C, when he died, leaving behind his son Henry VI, who became king later on due his father dying unexpectedly during childbirth, which left him without any heirs except daughters who had already died. So now, remaining male descendants died off soon afterwards, making way for females taking control over monarchy, replacing males, leading into modern times. Running of the Bulls in Pamplona, March. Semana Santa, Holy Week, processions in Seville, April, May. Exploring the flamenco, bullfighting, and other Spanish traditions. Flamenco is a dance form that originated in Andalusia, Spain. The flamenco is known for its passionate footwork and dramatic expressions on stage. There are many different styles of flamenco, including the Sevillanas, Asturianas, Jerseyanas, and Granadillas. Traveling to Spain is an exciting and rewarding experience. With a few simple tips, you can make sure that your trip is as enjoyable as possible. Here are some of our suggestions. Pack for the climate and activities you plan to participate in. If it's hot, bring along lots of light clothing. If it's rainy season, consider packing more weatherproof gear than usual. And if there is snowfall on your itinerary, ensure that all your winter clothes are ready. You should also pack appropriate shoes for each activity. If hiking boots are required, then bring them along with you. Otherwise, stick with sneakers or casual walking shoes, which won't need breaking in before going out into town, and keep them clean. Remember also that Spanish people tend not to dress up much unless they're going out at night. So no need for fancy attire unless someone invites you into their home. We have come to the end of our video.